Hi everybody, Christine Bertram coming to you here live from the Hive in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. It's a Wednesday night, you guys. It's 8:22. We just finished class and I have some time to spare, and I thought I would do something that I've been promising for the last couple weeks, if not month maybe. I have some swap cards I want to share with you guys. So there's the Radically Retro swap cards that are from October 16th. And then also I have the October customer swap and the November customer swap. I think we're going to take a little time here and go through and see what we can find. So I'm going to make sure my phone is on silent and we'll get going. The other thing that I'm going to be doing a video of shortly or soon is of the last chance stuff, like the last chance list. I'm going to try to get that in yet tomorrow or probably tomorrow. Hi, Marcia Long and Linda Hall. I also have some exciting news. I finished off the Rings of Nature class. Ooh, I don't have my calendar out here though. I had penciled in a date sometime between Christmas and New Year's, I think, for it, but I don't have it off the top of my head. And so, hi Deb Norman, hi Sandy Wicklander. I'm going to share the cards with Catfur, I think. I'm going to share the cards with you guys because they're ready to go. Yay! Okay, so they're actually on the table over there. So, so I got to go grab them. So I was almost ready. So again, let me flip down the camera. In the next, hopefully tomorrow is my hope. We're kitting up ink, paper, scissors tomorrow, which is going in the mail then probably on Friday. I have no kits left for ink, paper, scissors. I actually turned the add to cart button off. I turned it off on my website. So if you're already pre-registered and told me that you want to do the class, you're on the list. But if you didn't, then there's none left. Hi, Jean Terwilliger. I'm waiting for maybe 5 people to send me their payments yet by tomorrow. So that we're on the list. So that's what's tomorrow. And then I'm also going to be trying to design the fitting florets cards for tomorrow so I can show them to you tomorrow night. That is my goal. I always have lofty goals, you guys. And then I'm going to see if I can sneak in the last chance video as well. So 3 major tasks for tomorrow. But I will be very happy to announce, or I am very happy to announce, I got like a lot of things off the list today. And this is one of the last things that I need to do, and then kitting, or I should say cutting for class, for prepping tomorrow. But I got the cats to the vet, and Honey got a different antibiotic. She's been sick for the last 4 weeks, so some of you know that and some of you don't, but she's got a bad respiratory infection, and she just can't get over the hump. So he gave her some different antibiotics, and so she's doing better again tonight, and so it's 3 days of antibiotics, 3 days off, 3 days on, 3 days off, and that for a month until the medicine is gone, and hopefully that will get her over it, because this little girl lost weight over the last 2 weeks where he gained a pound. And so he's massive next to her, it looks like. So got that done. You guys, I got all the catalogs stamped with my name on the back. Mom and I, Chris is like, you can do it. I believe in you. Yay. Of course I can, right? It's in my head I can do it. If I physically get it done, that's another question. We got all of it. So I have a team Christmas gathering on Sunday, you guys. And I figured out the top 20. And Mom and I put the gifts together for the top 15. So I give gifts for everybody in the top 20 gets a card, and then the gifts start at 15, and then the top 10 get an extra gift, and the top 5 get an extra gift. And so it's pretty cool. I got that all set with my mom. We got everything all made up. We got personalized Be Happy Stamper gifts, or like team gifts for those that are in the top 15. We got that done. Got the rings finished. Chris and I had started them weeks ago. Probably back, Chris, I don't remember when that was. It was November, I'm guessing, before we left for onstage. Could have been even October. We had everything all mapped out, and they just needed final touches. They needed stamping. They needed ribbon. They needed something to finish them. But we had all like the paper laid out. So they're all done. So that was done. Plus, I got everything prepped and ready for my helper, Tammy, who picked everything up, and she's going to be prepping the card kits. And then I had class, you guys. We had a He's a Man class tonight. So, I feel like I took the cats to the vet like 3 weeks ago. That's how much has happened in the middle of the day. So yeah. So it was a busy day. Thanks, Marcia. I try to work hard, but I also play hard when I get to play. You had to have Honey was still sick. She just never got over that hump. So I'm happy that she's a little bit better now. All right. It was October. It was like October 24th or whatever that Sunday was, the last full weekend in October I came down. Yeah. So you guys, I'm going to flip this down. This is what I'm going to be trying to do tomorrow at some point. I have everything highlighted. I know that some of the things are gone, but I like to go through this catalog with you. And somebody told me they're waiting for this. And so I have this on my docket to do tomorrow. In my head, it's on the docket. We're going to share with you some Happy Mail first. And then I've got this pile here of swap cards. I'll be honest, I can't remember at what point they're October and which point they're November, because October was sitting there, and November's there now. But this one came in from Carol Lee Crabb. Carol Lee signed up for the Winter Creative Escape. She did that braided pattern. To me, it's not braided, it's like woven, where you have a strip on the top and then one underneath, adding a little bit of that texture weave netting, a little snowflake, and thinking of you. So very pretty. It's the Orchid Oasis. So thanks for that, Carol Lee. My mom wanted me to share these cards with you. These came from her good friend Marilyn Giebel and her husband Fran. My mom stood up Marilyn stood up in my mom's wedding. She was the maid of honor, and Marilyn still makes handmade cards. And so my mom wanted to share these that Marilyn made, which was really cool. So she left these here with me today. Just wanted to share some more inspiration with you guys. This one comes from Deb Norman. Woohoo, Deb. I wanted to share this with everybody. It is a gnome card, and it's got the little blue house, which was my favorite little blue. The favorite house out of all of them was the blue one. And a very pretty Christmas card here. And may the love of the season warm your heart and warm your home and fill your heart. So I got that with the little iridescent trim on the bottom. So thank you for that, Deb. This one came from Bonnie L'Esperance. This was that paper. It was a really cool pattern set from last year, I believe. I don't remember the name of it. Snowflakes, and she stamped stays on the acetate. And Merry Christmas to you and yours. So very pretty, Bonnie. Thank you. This one's from Sharon Henson. Sharon's a good friend of mine, and she and Gary sent me this Christmas card. I like how she just glues it or adheres it at the top. So it's a great way to, if you want to, here's a tip Tuesday for you guys. I haven't done one for a week or two. Taking your money and slip it in the back here, but make a note that it's there so that that somebody knows it's there. But that's what I find that sometimes people will do. And then it's embossing here with a little bit of gold coppery to it. Very pretty card. And then this one comes to us from Frances Rodriguez. Yay, Frances! It came yesterday. It took forever to get here. That is one thick piece of cardstock. Very pretty. She's got some gold embossing with some gold glimmer and a gold glimmer bow. That's that brightest glow die that we did from the Lights Aglow. Some champagne sequins, and she's got a pretty sentiment in here with some snowflakes falling. Very pretty, Frances. And then this one comes to me from Melissa Faust. She did the Scotty dog, the Christmas Scotty dog, and she had a matching envelope, and she stamped that one plaid thing on that stamp all the way down the edge here. So Melissa sent me a pretty card as well. All right, so that's my Happy Mail, you guys. Now, what we're going to do is go through swap cards. Now, I know the top is November, and at some point it transitions to October. And this is the customer swap that I host, and then these cards are for hosting, but I donate them. And so I think the theme for November was gift card holders. So this one's from Diane Rongi, and it slides off like this, and it flips up, and then it's got a little notch out to put a gift card or a check or some cash in there. So that designer series paper was from maybe 3 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. It was really pretty. There was a red pattern and then a green pattern. So that one's from Diane. And then I'm going to put them right back in because these get donated. This one I believe is Carol Alanis. Have yourself a merry little Christmas using the fitting florets. So those berries are white in the paper, and she colored them red. Super cool. And she made it into a Christmas card. Oh, and then she writes, this is what she does. It's so awesome. She makes two insides, and she writes on one for me so I can see her love message or her love note. And then she does the other one on the inside. So then, so it's perfect. So that's such a pretty card. So we're going to put that here. And I save these actually. So like I have one here from her. And then it's so funny, you guys. I have I save these from her. When she writes me all these notes, I save them. I put them right up here. I even got one more here. So it's so nice. I love the what she writes to me is so precious. So I saved them right up there actually. And there was another. That one's from Deb Norman. Ha, Deb, I saved yours too. You're watching. You guys probably wonder if I save things or not, but I do. So now I gotta get that stuff so it doesn't fall back down. Okay, so this one comes to us from Kathy Jackson from Iola, Wisconsin. She used some of the puff paint on here, you guys, with the little Frosty from Snowman Season. Some of the Holly Berry DSP, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I believe it's Holly Berry. I was thinking in my head for one moment that it was Painted Christmas, but it could be Painted Christmas. It's either Boughs of Holly or Painted Christmas. And then it opens this way and a little bit like that. And then again, a gift holder. So she took a punch and notched out a little bit and added that. And she's got some silvery snowflakes throughout. So very pretty, Kathy. So I take the Post-it notes off the back so that these are ready to donate. So whoever gets these, it has them ready to go. And then this one comes to us from Elaine Rebeck, whose birthday is today. Hi, Susan Bellamy and Becky Schlossnagel. Happy birthday to Elaine Rebeck. She is officially another year around the sun as of today. This one is a gift card holder as well, because you could put a little gift card down there. It's a pocket card, but you could put a little gift card down there. And so it says a gift for you on it. Very pretty, Elaine, with the blue. I love blues, and angels are pretty. So we're going to put this guy in here. This one comes to us. I'm going to guess Cindy Bowie. Yep, Cindy Bowie sent us this one. And it's a flipper flopper one. May the spirit of peace gently fill your heart and home in this most wonderful time of year. And it's got the little penguin sale-a-bration paper. So very pretty. All right, then this one comes to us from, I believe, Anna Rebedu. Yep. So here's one from Anna, a little gift card holder. That's awesome. She's got the little light bulbs at the top for the, like, earmuff. It kind of looks like earmuffs, but like wrapped around his antlers. And then there's a little spot here to put a little gift card as well back there. And happy holidays. Didn't she do a great job on Rudolph there with a red nose and all? There's something else in here. Oh, and a tea goes with it. There. And this one comes to us from Deborah Butt, Lancaster, Pennsylvania. A pretty Christmas card. Tree lot dies, if I had to guess. And I can't remember where the designer paper came from. It was a couple years ago. I recognize it. I just can't put my name on, or peg on what the name of it is. Scalp contour dies. I do recognize that. And we'll need to get an envelope for that one. And this one is actually Carol Alanis's donation card. So that means, so Carol Alanis also sends me my own card that I get to keep on top of the donate, in addition, I should say, to the donation card. So I get to keep this one and use that. I can't wait. That is so pretty. So that one's mine to keep. Yay. I'm going to guess that this is also, I'm Sue Somerville. I can't remember if this must be October swap card is what I'm guessing. She did, look at this. What's going on here? It's a different kind of a fold. Ah. Wow. Okay, you guys ready for it? I figured it out. This opens like this, and then there's a flap. Okay, so it's a Thanksgiving card, a special time to ponder on the precious blessings in life. And this, wait for it, slides in like that. Oh, and it comes out over here. Oh, man. I'm going to have to borrow this for the moment to do a fun fold class with this layout. I like it, Sue Somerville. Okay, I'm putting this on a different pile that will get donated, but after I case it. I can do that. All right, here's that one. So that must, I'm guessing, transition to October. So this is Carol Alanis's October card. Look at this beauty. Ooh, oh my goodness. Lots of die cutting, the rustic harvest, the aspen tree dies. She cut half of it off and she stamped some of them. That's designer paper, and I think she blended it. Oh, and there's the money for the postage. Ha ha, I just got it, yay. So swap postage is $6. And here you guys see that she writes on here. I'm just getting your note right now, Carol. So I received a thank you card for birthday. Please tell her. All right, I have to read that a little bit later because I'm trying to read it fast and I want to make sure I capture it. So very pretty Thanksgiving card. And this one's for me, so I can reuse this. So I'm going to set that with your other card. It's so pretty. And I'm set that with your other one. And then this one comes to us from, oh, this is from Sue Somerville. Swap card money as well. So yes, happy Halloween. She sent me a Halloween card. So this isn't part of the customer swap. This is a card from Sue Somerville. Sue, this is probably why I've never shared your card, because it made it into this pile over here for swap cards. All right, so it was a Halloween card, and you put a spell on me with the little girl witch and the frog, and then I'll be able to reuse the card. Awesome. So let me just make sure I don't lose track of that. So swap postage, you guys, if you didn't guess, is $6 for, and she even colored the hat on the envelope. So cool. Very, very pretty. So that one was a Halloween card for me, so that goes on a different pile. Hi, Becky Gandolfo. Hi, Anna Schaefer. Yes, Carol did a great job blending the colors on that cone, yeah, that pine cone DSP. So this is Christina Heiser. And let's see what it looks like. Oh, from the Lovely and Linen Designer Series paper, or the Lovely and Linen Suite. A thank you card. And it opens like that. So very pretty, Christina. I love the sweet sorbet with the evening evergreen and pale papaya. Like that piece right there brings it together. So this must have been, this was October's customer swap. So let's keep that here. This is the donation card from Carol Alanis. So we'll look at it one more time. That's the blending that Deb just said that she loved how she blended on that the pine cone paper. So that one goes here. This one is from Elaine Reback. Happy birthday again, Elaine. October customer swap. And using that Sweet as a Peach Designer Series paper. I don't remember what the flower set was. I remember the Stitch So Sweetly, I think, are the dies. And then a little peach paper on the inside. So that one's pretty, Elaine. I like to put these in here backwards so that they slide in a little bit easier. So there's that one. And then that must open like this. Not sure, but the envelope matches very nicely. Blackberry Bliss with some So Saffron. That is the cottage wreath set. And, oh, it's one of these. I love it. So we did a fun folds on this not too long ago where that goes like this, and then it kind of tucks in and it sets up like that. I always love that. And then there's these little panels that help to hold that piece so it can toggle on here. Super cool. Not going to guess whose it is, but if you are watching at any point and this is yours, you can definitely comment. You guys, it was October. I can't remember who all participated. And if you don't have the name on it for the donation, I can't remember. I tried to remember everything, but I can't. Same with this one. I don't see a name on it, but really pretty with the gray granite, and it looks like polished pink. Hi, Melanie Foy. A little tree and a present, and Merry Christmas. All right, so that one can go in here. And then I see some sunflowers on the outside. Ah, Sue Somerville. Okay, Sue Somerville. I have two of these. So you must have given me one, and there's one for the donation. So somehow I ended up with this that Sue, I hope you don't mind, but I'm going to keep that one, and then this one can go for the donation. I absolutely love how you did that trickery with opening it and shutting it. I love it. So, and that pumpkin is colored so nicely on there with the flowers. That's from the Rustic Harvest. Very cool. So good job, Sue. Love it, love it. All right, then. This one is from Cindy Bowie. And Cindy loves her palm fun folds. So this is that Blackberry Beauty paper from last year. Oh, it's one of those peekaboo cards. So you go like, and you open it, it says Gather Together. That Blackberry Beauty paper is so pretty. It's a foil paper. She used some craft paper as well, it looks like. Very nice. So I've done a peekaboo card. It's been a couple years, but I did do one. They're very fun. Like movement cards are so cool. So what happens is glued here and glued here, and then it goes in, and then they just shut like that. I love it. Well, I need to do another peekaboo. So we're doing the Winter Creative Escape, And we're going to do a series on every day is going to be, Jen is going to be featuring a movement card. I'm pretty sure she's going to be doing a card like that. And then this one comes to us from Diane Rangi. Merry Christmas with the aspen tree dies and some cardinals. She's got some diamonds for stars. Very cool. Hoping the season builds heartwarming memories. Very pretty, Diane. So we got that one. And we got one left for the customer swap from October, I'm guessing. And this one's from Carla Lake. Yay, Carla. Looks like Orchid Opulence, or Orchid Oasis, Tahitian Tide, and then some of the Santa Express Memories and More with a little label and some pretty green gems. Tahitian Tide ribbon. And the inside, we got a sentiment. So very pretty, Carla. And that would complete, hi Julie Bierschbach, that would complete all of the customer swap cards from October and November. And I gotta put these here. So good, I've been waiting. Now I can have a little, this little area is clean now because I put these in a box for donating. So it'll have them for right now, but I will move them. And then I will put Carol's note off to the side so I can look at it. Now, you guys, from October 16th, there was a Radically Retro Stampin' Up! Swap party. Like, it was awesome. We had, I can't remember the number of unique people, but between all of the people, there were 60 unique cards made. Because it was 3 groups of 20. Had to be all Stampin' Up! Product. All had to be retired unless it was a cardstock color or ink. Hi, Darrell. So I honestly, you guys, Stampin' Up's been around for almost 35 years. I do not remember every stamp set. So, but I am these are Bonnie's cards. So Bonnie participated in every group, all 3 groups. I personally didn't do any of the groups. I had people that took on the extra groups that I had signed up for to help me eliminate some of my workload. And so Bonnie graciously allowed me to have these, and they've been sitting here since October 16th. So poor Bonnie, it's been 2 months. And so finally she said to me, get that video done so I can have my cards back. And she said it nicer than that, right? But I have to share these with you guys so that she can have her container back and her beautiful card. So this is, so I'll tell you on the back who it's from, and I'm going to show you the cards. If I can comment on what was used, I will definitely do it. If I can't remember and anybody else remembers, they could also just comment and say the stamp set, because sometimes it's nice to know what stamp sets use. So this is Bubble Over, and this was from Bonnie Lesperance, and she made a little crate and put all of her beer bottles in it with the Buffalo beer. Super cool. So that's Bonnie's card. This one is Tina Haynes. And oh, she has Tropical Oasis DSP, Tropical Oasis stamp set in the Tropics dies, Coastal Weave embossing folder, braided burlap trim, the Oasis Charms, and then Crumb Cake, Old Olive, Flirty Flamingo, Melon Mambo, and Winkastella. And you guys, she was so excited to make this card because it gave her a purpose or a use of all of the in the tropics stuff here, because she had gotten it and she had a purpose to use it. It was so awesome. So that was a beautiful card from Tina Haynes. I believe it was Haynes. Yep. All right. This one is from Teresa LaValle. Natural Composition DSP, Everyday Enchantment DSP, Lucky Limeade, Oldie Color, Cool Caribbean, Versamark Soft Suede, Certainly Celery, Vintage Vogue, Swirls and Curls, Pool Party Ruffled, Stitch Shapes, Artistly Blooms, and Stella It Up. And here's her card. Look at all that is going on there that I listed off for you guys. Very pretty. She's got all the different layers. It's awesome. Little DSP on the bottom, some Versamark stamping at the top. All right, so that one is from Teresa LaValle. This one is from Susan Risch, and she's got the Playful Penguins. It was the sale-a-bration paper from last year, and these little guys are all fussy cut out. This one is from Susan Curcello, and that one has a belly band that's off at the moment. And what happens is this slides on, and then it opens this way and like that. So we're going to have Kelly do a Technique Thursday. If you guys are seeing, Kelly's been doing Technique Thursday every week, but we have been failing to share the link for the video in Facebook. So we're not knowing, like, maybe you're not seeing that. This one is from Feline Mays in Oregon. Colors are Just Jade, Lovely Lipstick, Basic White, Basic Gray. Embellished Ornaments is the stamp set with Celebration Tidings, Just Jade polyester ribbon, and the Merry Music Specialty Designer Series paper. Very pretty Christmas card, Feline. This one is from, oh, Fancy Nancy Billets. Yay, Fancy Nancy. Oh, I just came across this set. I don't remember the name of it. I just saw it, though. I have it. The dies were awesome. It's silver and blue. This would have been a great blue Christmas card class, you guys. I did that class yesterday morning in case, oh, I did it Wednesday afternoon and yesterday morning. In case you missed the link, the live video, there's a replay available. Very pretty carol. It's something like caroling or something. It was like 3 years ago. I can put dates on the things, but I can't always remember the names of things. This one is snail mail. This is Mary Lemke in Brandon, South Dakota. This looks like it folds up. Oh, just like that. Perfect. So Mary Lemke is one that picked up one of my groups that I had signed up for, and she got to make an extra group. Very pretty Mary. She did all of the coloring in of her snails. And that snail mail was like spring catalog 2020. This was the sale-a-bration paper from a couple years ago as well. This is from Marie Daughtery, Phoenix, Arizona. Very pretty with that. I like that tailor-made tag punch, maybe, is what that is. Purples, you guys. Did somebody say purple? Kay Warren. And she has a beautiful anniversary card. Perfect Plum Elegant Eggplant. And then the heart die. Very pretty subtle embossing folder, if I have to guess. Very pretty. And she always decorates the envelope. So that's in there with a little flower. That's in the bottom corner. It's just upside down. And then Carissa Alberts has here her, Carissa, if you're watching, I don't remember the name of the set. The one with the owl. And I had, like, Judy Immel had to buy it, and she had to buy the French set because the English set was out of stock, and she wanted the image, like the focal images, didn't care about the words so much. But Carissa did all this ink blending. It's super cool and made a moon in the background. And then her owl is embossed in white. Super, super pretty. Some of the black rhinestones from back in the day. And then the evergreen forest is embossed in the background. I can't remember the name of that stamp set, but I own it. I love that stamp set. This one is from Jean Maxwell. Frosted Foliage. Frosted Frames for Onto Us. Peaceful Boughs. Dapper Denim. Silver and feels like frost paper. So one of those folds. So when you open it up, you've got all your panels of DSP that connect, like that create the big scene. And then it shuts just like that. Very good. Still Night. Good call. So Carissa said that one is Still Night. Very good. And then this one was Feels Like Frost with Jean Maxwell. We're going to make sure we get that little guy good. All right. This one comes to us from, I believe it's Elizabeth Fisher, if I'm not mistaken. I don't see a name on it, so I'm not quite sure. Color Theory. I remember that designer series paper. Color Theory. It looks like crushed curry. Some of the sequins were from sale-a-bration a couple years ago when they had that frog set. And then this is the Stitch So Sweetly dies, I think. Sending you smiles for every moment of your special day. Very good. And then this one comes to us from D&J Stamping. Oh, man. Let's see if there's a name on the other side. Oh, Julie. Oh, Dion Miller. Yeah, Dion Miller. She did a couple groups as well. And so we've got here this stamp set. I can't remember. Oh, last year maybe. Opens like this, like that. I love it when cards open like fun. And then that was that Frosted Foliage, that Jean Maxwell. That was the ribbon that was actually from that suite of products. So this was Dion Miller's card. This one is from Cheryl Taylor. She had the Butterfly Basics stamp set, I think, is that one. And then the postage stamp. And she has, I think it's Dapper Denim and Soft Succulent. It looks like Soft Succulent, but it could be a different retired color. A very pretty background with the butterflies. This one is from Carol Lanis, and she's got stuff back here as well. Pinewood Dies, Playful Alphabet, Magenta Madness, Lavender Lace, Bermuda Bay, Crushed Curry, Christmas from Merry Christmas in Sparkle of the Season, hoping all of you Christmas wishes come true from So Many Stars. Oh, so the inside saying here is from So Many Stars. Very colorful trees in the pines. And then that's where she talked about the sentiment comes from. So Many Stars. Evergreen Forest is the background. That's the same one that Carissa had on her Still Nights card. Very pretty. This one I believe is Carla Lake from Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky. The Special Friends, I think is the name of that, with that raccoon. And then she has some pebbles on here and a little gray granite ribbon. Starry Night and Parakeet Party would be my guess on the colors. This one's Ann Miller. Ann Miller, the cone of shame, right? So funny. So Ann Miller's in Sturgeon Bay, and so she sent this card, her cards down. It looks like Blueberry Bushel, if I'm not mistaken. And then she's colored her dog, her little hot dog, and like it looks like cinnamon cider. This one is from Miss Anna Rabadou. Oh, snap! And then opens like this. I snapped at you. Sorry. Ha! That's a cute sorry card. That one was from, I believe, the spring catalog last year. This one is also from Teresa LaValle. Chocolate Chip, Kiwi Kiss, oldie, Whisper White, Scallop Contour Dies, Bella Rose DSP, Scallop Lace Trim, Delicate Details, Another Thank You Stamp, Butterfly Punch, and Metallic Pearls. Look at that fancy card. Very, very feminine with that lace especially, and then that extra detail on here with the embossing. This one comes to us. I don't remember. Oh, I vaguely remember. Is that Tammy Sikolik's card? I would have to guess that that's Tammy's, but I remember her talking about this die. But I thought she used a different ribbon on the bottom. So, not putting it out there whose it is, but I only was guessing. I love that ribbon. It was whenever there was Gumball Green was another color that was with that ribbon. Very pretty. The little ticket punch and then some die cutting with flowers. And looks like Wild Wasabi to me. I loved Wild Wasabi. This one is from Miss Rhonda Ayers. And this looks like a fun fold. I should open this up for you guys. Look at that. It's another one that opens like that and then that goes through like that. Super cool. A Little Hello, that was the sale-a-bration ribbon that goes with those embellishments. And then Flowering Rain Boots. That's where, oh, okay, so I was right on that one. That was my memory on that one. The Flowering Rain Boots on this one. This Flowering Fields, maybe designer series paper. So pretty, very cheerful. This one is from Pamela Leahy. And this one opens different too, so I'll take this out. Oh, it's like an arm over on the side. These are the same dies that Bonnie used on her Christmas card over here, which was right here. Look at that, you guys. Same snowflakes. Same dies, I should say. I can't remember which snowflake set. I think Stampin' Up's had about 7 snowflake sets in the last 7 years, which means that they've had one every year. This is the Balmy Blue glimmer paper that they had not too long ago. So cool. This one is from Mary Lemke, right? Yep, Mary Lemke, Brandon, South Dakota. The little scarecrows stamped in memento. And she did not, because she picked up an extra group, she didn't have time to color everybody's scarecrows. So she left it that everybody could color their own. And this one also opens like this with an arm. And then she's got some stamping behind there. All right, then the next one is from Mary Bowman. And Mary Bowman, she made purple birds. I love it. They always remind me of the card here that most sites made for me many years ago. That's still on my windowsill. It's got the purple birds. There's something that I love about purple birds. And she used Rococo Rose Seaside Spray. And then these gems, they were from the Frosted Foliage too, I think. And she colored in her birds pretty nice with the purple and the greenery and the pink. And she did like a rip technique where she ripped paper, put it down, and then she sponged, and then wherever the paper was covering, it left it white so that she could stamp there. Hi, Hildenel. Yes, we're live. I'm sneaking in a live before Tyler gets here. He's still at work. This one is from Lisa Piper. She had Rooted in Nature, if I'm not mistaken. This was that twine or ribbon, the braided trim from the Magnolia, I think. It was a ribbon combo pack. And I love the scripty happy birthday there. I think that's actually the name of that. It's like well scripted, maybe. I have that stamp set too. Pinewood planks back there. I don't remember where these leaves come from, but I'm pretty sure that's Rooted in Nature. And then we have here Kathy. I think it's Kathy Wilsnack. That would be my guess. And we've got a hat. It was from the Jolly Bingo Bits, I think is where those little three guys came from. And this is Painted Season, that designer paper back there. Tasteful Textiles was the embossed background. Nice little Christmas card here from Kathy. Let's put this back in here. And then this is from, I believe, Carissa as well. Yep, because of the ink blending. I always know when it's a Carissa card because she does up the ink blending on fabulously. So she's got the yellow mixed with the pumpkin pie and then the red and then the silhouette with that girl hanging from the swing is awesome. A few little embellishments on here. Very pretty, Carissa. Our pile is going to get to the point where it's going to fall over on me. Then this one is from Jean Maxwell. Special Reason. Oh, that's right. I can never remember that one. But it's Special Reason. It's got the die cutting. She's got stylish stems. It's certainly celery. You guys, that goes back 20 years. Bashful Blue is 20 years. Hello Honey. Delicate dots. Clear faceted gems. Ribbon was dyed with reinkers. So cool. There's no special reason for this card. And then it's blank on the inside, so you can put whatever you want. And then some designer paper behind there to give it color. This one is from Elaine Rebeck, who is in group 2. I don't remember the kids. Stamp set was from a while ago. Some dots, and then I'm trying to think. This blue paper looks like Marina Mist to me. And then a stylish or a stitched rectangle, and then the people. Like that is a set from back, an oldie but a goodie. This one is from Julie Biersbach. I don't remember if you're still watching, or Carissa. I don't remember who did this one. There's a leaf. It looks like Hello Honey and Early Espresso or like chocolate chip. That set was from like 3 years ago in the holiday catalog. The background is that embossed die cutting. It just does stitching. That's in the annual catalog at the moment. That it's either Crushed Curry or Hello Honey. I can't remember, but a pretty fall card. Memory is not serving me good on that one. This one is from Dawn Funk. Look how she has her little, I bought this set and I never used it. It cut out the window and then it looks like you're sitting in a little cafe in Paris having a little tea and a little trumpet or a biscuit or an eclair, something. Having a little snack and some drinky drink. So very pretty. I love the it's probably Perfect Plum, if I'm not mistaken. And this one is from Christine Heiser. So a fall card. Pretty Pumpkins, I think is the name of this set. She used some of that pearlescent paper. Not pearlescent. It was spring catalog last year. Mother of Pearl. The Mother of Pearl paper. So cool. And then she has some of that paper was from Sale-a-bration last year, the August one or July one. It had it went with the deer. It matched the deer. So it had like the birch tree, I think. So pretty. Pretty, pretty. This is from Cheryl Taylor, right? Yep, Cheryl Taylor. The nautical set here. I'm Lost Without You. Some little thread back here. And she's got the compass on here with some rhinestones and a map of the world. And the Little Dipper or the Big Dipper everywhere. Lovely as a tree. So that set then, Deb, that I kept saying was rooted in nature is probably lovely as a tree. So that might be my bad. This one is from Carol Alanis. Christmas Rose, Specialty DSP, Ornate Garden, DSP, Cherry Cobbler and Basic White, Celebration Labels, Merry Christmas, Poinsettia Petals, and Dots for a Closure. Christmas Rose is the one. Oh, she's got the Velcro dots. Look at that, you guys. So it opens like this. She went all out and put a little bit of a Velcro dot going on. I love it. Oh man, here it goes. I'm at the point where I think I'm going to take these out and set them here while I put these there. A little swapperooski. And talk about a swapperooski. Here's the beer bottle. This is Bonnie's tub, right? So we'll put her beer bottle card right in the front. This one comes to us from Barb Collins. So Barb was a last minute add-on too, I think. Well, maybe not. Maybe not last minute. Maybe like 2 weeks before that we closed the swap. But she added I can't remember the name of the set, but it has the This Is Not Good with the giraffe and the turtle upside down. And she made 20 of these, and she colored all these so fabulously. So cool. Hope you're back on your feet soon. I would love to get this as a card when I was under the weather or not feeling good. This one, If Life Gives You Lemons, You Make Lemonade. It's from Anne Bellinger. So she's got some of the lemons stamped back here. She used her lemon punch. I waited till that was on the clearance rack and I bought that lemon punch. I still haven't used it. All right, this one is from Bonnie. So Have a Birthday Brew. She did another one with the bubble over. She embossed her mug with white embossing powder and made it look like the beer was flowing out of the bottle, going into the mug. This one is from Sarah Merchant. Yep, Sarah Merchant. All right, so she has, it's like pineapple punch is like the color is what it looks like. It's a vibrant yellow. There's that ribbon again. And then she did this card different ways with different ribbon. And so there's another card here where she did the same card and just used a different ribbon along the bottom. Yep, that was Sarah's. And so she had the bee. You guys, I have that stamp. I should use it sometime. Then this one is, Mary Lemke. Nope. I was going to say Elaine Rebeck. My guess is I'm going to guess either Elaine Rebeck, I think Elaine Rebeck, because it's that boy. I just remember her saying something about that, I think. That ribbon right there, you guys, is the same ribbon as this one. It was an in-color ribbon from many moons ago, and it had gumball green in with it. So I'm guessing Elaine Rebeck. So if you're watching Elaine at some point and that's yours, you should comment that it's yours. Very cool. She did a lot of coloring. And I'm sorry if it's somebody else's. There's no name on it. All right. This one, there's a name on a business card here. Sandra Toller. And she did the chicken set. And so this little flap opens up and it says, "Let's celebrate you," with a little chicken. Chicken dinner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. All right. I love the colors. It's like Bermuda Bay with real red. She's got a fancy chicken and a little baby chicken. And, the chickens again. This one's Pamela Leahy. So she cased one of my bingo cards or game night cards from June of last year. And so it was awesome that she did that. I saw this. I'm like, oh, that looks familiar. Very cool chicken on the circle with it dancing in the dirt. And you guys like the boy set. Yeah, I don't know if Elaine is going to watch this. I know it's her birthday today. So if she watches this later, and if this is Elaine's or whoever's it is, you could comment what the name of the set is. This one's Mary Lemke. And she has here the pheasants. And this is another one where she said that anybody could color it however if they wanted to, but you could add a little color to it. That is like a crushed curry. Here she did the Technique Thursday that Kelly had done, where we also did that in a class, Let's Just Stamp Ring with Nature in September. We did that where you took your scoring tool and made a little frame for it. So pretty. We like that. Here's the Mary Bowman again. Birds. Mary loves birds. Hydrangea for the paper. The stitched nested dies. The bird set, I can't remember the name of it though. You guys, I'm drawing a blank on that one, but she made a little pretty bird for us. This one is from Marie Daughtry. That was the sale-a-bration paper. Last year. Marbled. The marble sale-a-bration paper would have had 8 different colors, I think, or 6 different colors. Sending well wishes your way. That was an iris set, if I'm not mistaken. Stitched stylish shapes. Not stylish shapes. Stitched So Sweetly Dies, I believe that one is. This one is from Margie Schlegel. And this one, I believe, okay, it opens this way and then it opens that way. Very bright, cheerful colors. There's a lot of glitter going on, which is awesome. Non-traditional colors for Christmas, and I loved that ribbon. 3 spring catalogs ago. June of 2 years ago, you did a pansy class on the next day, and I never finished one of those pansy cards. Yes, that was from Ink, Paper, Scissors. That was May of last year, I think. I don't know. The pansy class, Melanie, you know how you want to know when that pansy class was? Watch this, you guys. We can answer that question really fast. This is how I know. You go to my website, and this is how, if I'm looking for something and I don't know where to find it, I go to my class, my events calendar, and I toggle backwards. And I can go to, I think it was May of 2021. So I'll go to May of 2021. Ink, Paper, Scissors was in June, I bet. June 3rd? No. Here it is. Let's look. Oh, sweet strawberry was May, so that means pansies were in June. I just talk, I could keep flipping on these until I figure out where the ink, paper, scissors, pansy petals. I think this is what you're talking about, Melanie Foy. The pansy class I did was last June, so a year and a half ago. So just 1 June ago. Well, it would be this June and last June, so something like a year and a half ago. But there you go, and then you can watch the video so you can get that last card put together. How does that sound? I'm curious which one you have left to do. That is the question for you. And let's get it done, girlfriend. All right. This is Lisa Piper. She had the Lovely as a Tree again with this nice oak and the mossy meadow. That was the other ribbon that I believe went with that magnolia. It had the green that we had earlier. Very pretty card, Lisa. I love the mirror technique. Here's our magnolia without the ribbon. So I believe that that is the magnolia ribbon. This one comes to us from Carissa. The big magnolia was so pretty. Magnolia Lane was the name of the suite with petal pink and mossy meadow, and the stitch so sweetly dies. This one is from Miss Julie Frost from Ohio. That's that same heart. Somebody else used that heart. Isn't that crazy? I don't remember where exactly that heart was, but somebody used that as well on one of their cards. Not too long ago, we saw that outline of the heart. Looks like Seaside Spray with this paper was from the ornament set from like three holidays ago. I did a Brightly Gleaming. I did a game night on it. Brightly Gleaming. It was so pretty. Again, I have that class. It was game night of not last year, but the year before, and you'd find that in December. You could see some awesome cards to make with the Brightly Gleaming. You guys, we got our first scammer. New Dating for All Tastes and Ages. Woohoo. Let us report you and get you out of my comments so that you're done from me forever. Well, until the next one comes through. So you guys, you got to report that kind of stuff so it gets out, and then they can stop it from coming in. All right, that next one is from Julie Bierschbach. Yay, Julie. Pretty peacock, a fan favorite. The designer paper, peacock embellishments, and that trim was what they had. Very cool. I can't remember, Julie, what the name of the stamp set was for that. Something with pumpkins. I can't remember exactly, but very pretty. I love very calming, this card, the colors. This one is from Jean Maxwell. You guys, I bought these pocket dies. I've never used them. I need to make a card with them sometime. Pocket full of sunshine. Sunshine saying, celebrate you dies. Barely Banana, Watermelon Wonder, Baja Breeze, Certainly Celery, Tasty Treats, DSP Chocolate Chip Ink, Snowflake Sequins, and the Subtle Embossing Folder. She did a great job with all of her descriptions on the back there. This one is from Dion Miller. Thanks for reporting, Deb. Dion Miller. You guys, that was a Dazzling Diamonds paper from sale-a-bration. In the Pines trees, I think, and then the In the Pines stamp set, if I'm not mistaken. Some deckled rectangles and some gold twine. And then this one is from Miss Christina Heiser. Sale-a-bration set. This past January, if I'm not mistaken, is where that one was. And then this paper was the sale-a-bration paper with the Ringed with Nature. Help me remember to do the cards. I'm going to show you guys in probably 3 seconds after we're done with these. Yay. Okay, pretty card. I can't remember where the purple. I think this is Orchid Oasis, though, if I'm not mistaken. But very pretty. Christina I got excited about cards, and so I kept going. Debbie Schultz, Buzzy at Work. Debbie, she's got here, Happiness Always. I don't remember the color. The color is a blast from a past, but very pretty coloring with the flowering. And it'll be a pretty wedding card. You tried to report it, and then the troll was stuck on your screen. Oh, no. Carol Alanis has here. I'm trying to read the top one. Mother of Pearl Specially Designed Paper, Blue Foils, Bonnie Blue Glimmer, Seaside Spray, and Pacific Point. Thinking Thanks and Peace and Sparkle of the Season. Starry Sky and Shimmer Paint. Champagne Mist with Alcohol, and the Stitched Snowflakes. Look at that beauty. That would be great for the Blue Christmas card class as well. And last, but certainly not least, Miss Anna Rebedu has the Globe set. This was a spring catalog like 2 years ago. And she's got the ribbon folded in half with a little linen or twine around it. Some black gems. She colored them. They look like they're pearls and colored, but they could be something else. And then that map paper. Woo, you guys, we did it. We got through all of these, and now I can give this box back to Miss Bonnie. Woohoo. Okay. I love it. So I'm going to tell you guys tomorrow night, I'm going to do the drawing for the Silly Goose. That was for those people who place orders, I think, whenever the clearance rack was updated and last chance. So whoever placed orders, hi Patricia Thomas, that's where that's gonna go. And then you guys, I didn't have this set in time for Judy Bobo, but she won the drawing from the seasonal sale, and I pulled a brand new set out of the new spring catalog for her prize. So I'm guessing she probably doesn't have that yet. So Judy Bobo, if you're watching, you know what your prize is now. I'm so excited because I can move these things out. And you guys, are you ready for it? Do a drum roll, do the thing. I'm gonna go get the Ringed with Nature cards, or it's like Ringed with Love or Rings of Love, something like that. So I'll even read off who has signed up for this class already, because I have a bunch of you guys already signed up for this class. And so now that you see the cards, you don't have to re-sign up, okay? You don't have to tell me again that you want to take it because you're already marked on it. I think I have about 15 signed up. So just to recap, Rings of Nature, Rings of Love. I don't know the date off the top of my head, so don't ask me for it, please. I'm going to get an email that says, when was that again? I didn't catch it. You're not catching it because I don't have it right now. What's going to happen is I'm going to photograph the cards. Kelly's going to make a cover photo for me, and I'm going to publish it. I will publish it on my website. I will publish it via email, and I will publish it in Facebook as an event. So you guys will definitely see that day. And just remember, if you can't make the specific day and time, it's going to have a YouTube replay that you can watch anytime, and it comes with a PDF tutorial. So you can do the class at your own pace on your own time if you can't make it during the live. No worries. It's going to be done just like the Wonderful World class. So you have to tell me when you sign up, do you want the designer series paper or do you need it? Nope, that's the same thing. Do you have it or do you need it? So it's $10 less for the class if you are supplying your own designer series paper. If you don't have it, don't worry. You will get a full pack from me. And so I have about 30 of these packs of paper that I kind of squirreled away, and I have only 7 people signed up for needing the paper. So I have 23 more spots available for those that need the paper, but I have not necessarily unlimited, but because I'm gonna prep for a certain amount, I already have, let's say, 10 people signed up for not needing the paper. All in all, I'm gonna have enough for 60 people. And I have 7 and 15, I have 20 signed up, so I have more spots available. So don't wait though to get signed up. Let me know as soon as you know. The pricing, so there's pricing with paper and there's pricing without paper. And then there's a pricing if you need it mailed and if you don't need it mailed, right? So porch pickup. At the moment, I'm not intending to do this class in person. I don't know where I would squeeze in 4 more classes, meaning fitting florets twice and Ring with Nature twice. So I'm at the moment planning to do each of these classes, the fitting florets and the Rings of Nature, only online. The fitting florets, again, I mentioned it earlier, I don't have them designed. My goal tomorrow is to get those 5 cards designed. So there'll be more details to come. I am going to put it out there that if I have, let's say, 8 people that are interested in doing this in person, I will consider it. I will greatly consider it. But if I have 2 people, I probably will say, you know what, you guys, why don't you come here when I'm not here and work on the cards? You know what I mean? Instead of doing a whole full-blown class. So just putting that out there too. So the cost, if you want the whole package mailed, is $73. And it includes the pack of paper. It includes 2 rolls of ribbon, a pack of embellishments, enough to make 12 cards, and a pack of envelopes. So it is called a product-based class, meaning you're going to get a package with a lot of product, right? So and the mailing is with mailing is $73. So if you're going to do price with porch pickup, it's actually $60 because it's $13 to mail out that package. If you have the paper, the price is $50 or $60 mailed. So that's that. And all of that, you guys don't have to remember that. All of that will be in the everything that I publish, okay? So, and if you're wondering, it's set up just the same way as Wonderful World was. Okay, I'm going to read off some names real quick. So just to know, if you're watching this, I've already got you signed up. And I'm going to tell you, if you don't remember if you paid or not, let me know. But otherwise, you know what? Almost everybody's paid, and I'll just say if you haven't paid, because almost everybody's already paid that signed up. So Doris Monson, Carolyn Ketchmark, Becky Rohr, Becky Gandolfo. You guys always sign up right next to each other. Sue Spiegner, and all of you have paid already. And then Leslie McMinn and Helen Chase, you haven't. And then for people that don't need the paper are Penny Powell, Donna Grushke, Sherry Everett, Doris Munson, oh man, you are, I gotta delete you off there. You went to the other column. Shirley Malarkey, Debbie Buzzy at Work Schultz, and Debbie, I think, and Pebby Powell are the only ones that haven't paid. And then I've got Sandy Wicklander, and then Diane Bogenhagen, and Judy Immel. So again, you guys do not need to tell me again that you need to register, because you're already on my list. And I end up writing your name twice when you sign up twice. And then I make a mistake like I did with Doris and write it down twice. So I haven't shown you the cards. Are you guys like excited? Have you been anticipating as I've been jibber jabbering all this time? Have you been like, when is she going to show these cards? Come on, get with the program, girl. Okay, so just if you're wondering, it's going to be 12 cards. There's 6 designs, and you're going to make 2 of each. So that's the only minor difference from Wonderful World, where Wonderful World was 12 unique cards and 1 of each. This is 6 and 2 of each. So, all right, you guys, we're going to flip it down. Without further ado, let's show you the cards. So I wanted to just point out that these cards are all based on like what was in the Ringed with Nature stamp set, which you guys, it is carrying over. I'm getting sick of this thing moving on me. So we're going to redo it. So the Ringed with Nature stamp set and dies are carrying over. Now this paper is sale-a-bration paper, so it is retired. So I'll show you the cards so you can see what you would be getting yourself into if you're interested. The 2 rolls of ribbon that you'll get are the natural finish one and the faux espresso suede. You'll get a pack of the rustic metallic dots here, and then opens up, says thinking of you. And those are the bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. Here's your Christmas card. And the Christmas card is because of the poinsettia and the poinsettia paper. So, yay. So here's a Christmas card. We loved using the picture this dies. And what's awesome is the outlines or the insides of these will be on 3 of the other cards. I like doing this, you guys. I actually like, I know not a lot of people like fraying that. Well, I shouldn't say that. I don't know who does or doesn't. But I like to fray that instead of having it, because it'll eventually get frayed anyways. And by just fraying it right away, then it's done already. So I just had to finish those, add those finishing touches. All right, so there's your card number 2, your Christmas card. And then there's a house in there. So I made this one into an anniversary card. So love and warmth on the outside, and it says happy anniversary on the inside. I double matted all these, you guys. So double the matting, double the pleasure. So I don't know if you caught that, but that one's double matted. That's double matted. This one is double matted as well. And this one, it pulls in the mushrooms here. Weren't they awesome, Patricia? I definitely agree that they were fabulous swap cards. And this one says just for you, so you could stamp whatever you wanted on the inside. Double matted with soft suede. And you'll use your designer paper in the pack. Anything die cut will be die cut for you. Anything embossed will already be embossed. If something needs to be stamped, like this flower, you will get a piece of paper that is the right size for you to stamp it. So like these labels will be die cut for you. These mushrooms will be die cut. This stump will be die cut, but these stumps won't because they're part of your designer paper. So here's another one, thinking of you. And it's got the frame. So again, that die will be already die cut for you. And then you'll get these little greeneries, and so pretty. This one, I left blank on the inside too, but it's a double matte. I know that Dove and Julie's like, yeah. So I have my gals that are all over the double matting. And then one more here is that pulling in the little acorn. And again, the designer paper you will use from your pack, either from me or you will provide it your own. And then this little guy will be die cut. That'll be die cut. Your little acorn pieces will be die cut. Double matting on the inside. So it is a more expensive class compared to other classes, but you guys, it is a full-blown product class, and we're doing 12 cards versus 4. So it's like triple the amount of cards. So double the matting and triple the pleasure with the number of cards. So that is what I have for you for the Rings of Nature card class. And again, you can already get signed up. If you guys see, I've already got a sign up that's going on. So you can always just reach out to me, get signed up for it, and then you can always figure out how you want to pay for it. Cash, check, credit card via my website, Zelle, Venmo, Cash App, Facebook Pay, blah, blah, blah. All the different ways. You guys, there's so many. You tell me that you pay with a different way, I end up getting that as well. To be able to accept money in all different forms, you guys. It works. So, all right. I would have to say, mission accomplished. You guys, we got through November, October swap cards. We got through Radically Wet Show swap cards. And we talked about the Rings of Nature class. So, Tyler is not here, and so I'm going to take the next whatever time I have until he gets here to start prepping and cutting cardstock, because my mom will be here at 9 a.m. and we're going to be kitting up ink, paper, scissors, you guys. And so from one thing to the next, that's how I roll, you guys. So I feel good. I finally feel like I got a little energy and focus. Last week was a really hard week, you guys. I think I promised doing this swap card thing for the last couple weeks, with Naughty Nancy passing last Tuesday and getting back from onstage like the week before. It just has been a little chaotic, to say the least. And so I'm so happy to say that we could sneak in some time here and get this little video done for you guys. So anyways, if you guys want to go back and watch the replay at any point and take like a screenshot of the cards, you can do that. As soon as I hit the end button, it'll be, well, it's live now. It'll always be on the replay. So, all right, you guys, well, I'll see you tomorrow night. And I might see you tomorrow during the day at some point if I can find an hour to get the last chance video done. We will be doing that tomorrow. And then we will be doing the He's the Man class tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Central. And woo, that's it. Yeah, you guys have a good night as well. Lots of love and